Peter Phil is out of the gate. 1.67 is a big advantage, but Phil definitely a downhill specialist, not renowned for his slalom skills. But again, John, I have to say, he gets into the rhythm nice and early, and he's head down, finding the turn, getting the grip. Good work for the Italian on the early section.
Looks okay so far. It just doesn't have the lightest touch that Reich had, though. 1.20, it's still a very, very big margin, though, that he has to protect the lower parts here. And like I say, that he's found the rhythm well.
Yeah.
This could be a smart ski from Peter Phil. I think it's going to be a bit close to call, but the time is being lost. Yeah, confirmation there on the clock, but he's still got 3/4 of a second.
It's bleeding away. Each turn he loses a little. It's the hang-on touch. Oh, Phil is in trouble. A great recovery from the Italian, but does that take away his chance of the lead? It's there. Peter Phil takes the lead for Italy. He thought he'd thrown it away with that little mistake coming off the pitch, but the Italian just hung on.
I'll tell you something, Nick, that little mistake, actually, watch this, it pitches him forward, he goes in way straighter than he planned to this next set of gates, and he actually goes in there quicker than he thought he was going to. He was very lucky and incredibly skillful to pull off the recovery.
Little skip once he'd been pitched into the air, but it's, as you say, John, fired him up for those last turns. And Peter Phil goes into the gold medal position with 3 left to challenge. Innerhofer, Voits and Svindal to bring the Shiver combined to a close. Christoph Innerhofer out of the gate, just 0.16 of a second. What a World Championships this man is having. Gold in the Super G, bronze in the downhill here at the weekend. Can he make it 3 from 3 and pull off another medal here?
Well, we've just seen his teammate do exactly that. Big surprise for me to see Peter Phil leading this competition at this point. Innerhofer, he's got a slightly different approach to Phil. He's thrashing at the gates, really charging them. Still gets the green lights. Nice turns here. Very smooth, very supple with the legs, absorbing the terrain, swallowing up the pressure from one turn, pushing down to activate the ski and carve it into the next. Nice work.
Oh, he's
really
building
nice work
as well. Building on the advantage from 0.16 to almost half a second at the final split. Just got to watch these last few gates. They come at you very quickly. The ruts are also getting bigger and bigger. Innerhofer's going to take gold. Yes, he's there. And the margin is impressive. Almost 9/10 quicker than Peter Phil. Could this be gold medal number 2? He's guaranteed his 3rd medal of these championships. Now, what colour will it be? He's absolutely delighted. Every reason to be so. Christoph Innerhofer in the form of his life, and for a skier who we would call a downhill expert, some sweet slalom skills.
Absolutely. You know, look at the soft touch he's displaying on the skis here. That's not usually the way you see a downhiller skiing slalom. Generally, you see the speed specialists come in and be really heavy on the edge to make certain of grip. But I think it's all about confidence, Nick. That's born of these medal wins that he has already today, and all of a sudden it's raised his game in slalom a whole huge leap.
Beat Voits for Switzerland celebrated his 24th birthday here last week. Again, like many of the medalists at these championships, hitting form just at the right time of the season. John, I put a question mark against Voits' name with regards to his slalom skills, but again, he too settling nicely on the top turns, just struggling a little on the steep now.
Yeah, that's a bad place to make the mistake. The gates are the set is very short. It's just under 12 meters on that part. 3700s though could see another upset. This is turning into a really exciting race. Not turning out the way we were predicting at all. These downhill guys have been training in secret slalom somewhere, I think.
Well, I have to admit, Voits has surprised me here. He's just got to keep the rhythm going now because he's bleeding away his advantage with just about every turn. 0.15, still with the green light, still in gold medal position. But there goes Voits, out of the competition. What a disappointment. All the hard work on the steep had been done, and they're coming off the pitch onto the flats. Peter Phil and Innerhofer celebrating. They're both guaranteed a medal now as Beat Voits of Switzerland crashes out.
Oh, the straddle takes another victim. That was such a shame, you know. As you say, he was really out of the woods at this point. He just needed to relax and let the skis run, but that's the other side of ski racing. The two Italians down there in the finish area, smiling, laughing, punching the air, and Swiss skier hanging his head in his hands in the middle of the piste.
Italy 1 and 2, with Austria in third position. Innerhofer looking for his second gold medal of these Worlds. The Austrian women may be dominating, but the Italian men are looking strong at these championships. Of course, there's one racer that can spoil the Italian party right now, and that is Svindal. 1.18 seconds advantage out of the gate with that powerful start that we love to see. The defending World Super Combined champion from 2009 is now looking for gold in 2011. First turns, John, so far, so good. We should get the green here.
Yeah, a little skid just before that hole, but he should be okay. Nice and solid, really being safe, but at the same time letting the skis out of the turn very early on. This is sweet skiing from Svindal.
Now on to the next pitch, and then work the skis and carry the speed onto the flat. The course opens up a little, and Svindal still in control. Now 15 turns to be taken in, and he will have successfully defended his title. A little mistake, caught on the heels, but again a lightning recovery, as now Svindal goes for the line. Is it the gold? He's there! Aksel Lund Svindal of Norway successfully defends his Super Combined World title. What a magnificent performance, absorbing all of the pressure from the Italians, but the skis, snake-like through those last turns, give Aksel Svindal the Super Combined gold. The Italians delighted to take silver and bronze.